The way that everybody on this cast is dumb as hell, baby. Are we watching the Belle Collective or the Dumbass Collective?
Let's talk about it.
I swear I'm about to. Can't deal with this, I'm halfway at the. But it's free summer. I swear I'm about to. Can't deal with this, I'm halfway at the. But it's free summer.
Let's get into it then.
What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Chi, and we are back for another motherfucking Chi Cap. Okay, another recap review, if that's what you want to call her. Now listen, Belle Collective is one of my favorite shows right now, and I've been meaning to, review the show since it came back for season 3. Girl, I wish I was around for season 2 to review it. Hell, even season 1. Okay, but here I am, season 3, 5 episodes in, and it's not even about to be a full recap. This is about to be more of like an overview because the way that Carlos has been talking, okay, the way that Carlos has been annoying me with all of these little interviews and these podcast things that he's been doing, and all of the secret tea that's going offline that kind of affects online with the show, and then everything that's going on with everybody in this cast aside from my Keisha, like, and the way that everybody been pissing me off, like, I'm not even about to do a whole full deep dive, okay? I'm about to just run through each of these ladies to up until where they at right now and get my opinion. So we're gonna start with Miss Marie Monroe. Okay, moving forward. We're moving forward. Miss Marie Monroe. Marie has not been annoying me this much this season. Marie has not been annoying me this much this season. I wanted to come into the season not liking her because she reminds me a lot of my mother. She does. Okay, they look so much alike. They really do. They could be sisters. Okay, same build, same skin tone, same hair color, same hair length. Like they literally could be sisters, if not twins. Okay, but then their personalities are a lot the same. Season 1 and season 2, I did not like Marie. I did not. I did not. Marie gave me very much, oh, I'm a boss bitch. I got all the money. And so, the way that I keep control around here is, I help everybody out knowing that everybody else ain't got it and I got it. That's what gives me power and control and, keeps people in my life. And then at the same time, I'm going to cry and stress about, oh my God, I'm so stressed and I'm going through so much when really all I got to do is just cut the cord or I could set up boundaries. You know what I mean? But I'm going to just have everybody leech on to me for my money and then be the matriarch and be the one that's holding everything down. But then at the same time, I'm complaining about the job that I perfectly signed my ass up for. That's what Marie was given the last couple of years. This season, she not so much annoying me. I mean, I'm annoyed with the fact that she won't just come out and say she's a lesbian, okay? Where's the lesbian friend? Where is the gay friend? Where is the gay friend? Okay? And we ain't seen the gay friend all season long. And then this season, now they trying to say that Latrice, no, not Latrice, but Letitia and Marie is pussy buddies or whatever the fuck they call it, carpet bunches. What happened to the best friend? Where is the gay best friend? Okay? Marie is trying to act like she's looking for some new dick this season. The whole NDA thing. I mean, as much as I'm gonna be mad at her and be like, girl, you make a nigga sign an NDA on a goddamn date. As much as I'm gonna be mad at her about that, I low key kind of get it. But then at the same time, I'm just like, I mean, girl, like ain't nobody gonna be pulling that out each and every time. But then the way that y'all biologicals date, because y'all swear that every man that y'all meet is gonna be y'all forever. Every nigga that y'all meet gonna be y'all husband. Every nigga that y'all meet is y'all boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't know, but it's like to truly go out there and be a hoe and have a phase and date, because y'all be too busy worried about what the next bitch think about you and your pussy. So maybe it's not too much for her to be pulling out NDAs, because she probably only gonna pull it out of what about 2 or 3 more times. Okay, let it be me. I'd be having to pull it out about 7 times, okay? But like, no her, child, I don't know what you gotta pull an NDA out for, because the person that you're gonna end up with already know all your business. They already know all your tea. Come on, Essie. Okay, ain't that her name Essie, or is it Effie like Dream Girls? Okay, because she'll be your dream girl. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's wake it up. Y'all better turn it on. Fuck you need an NDA for? She already know all your business. She already know all your goddamn business. You don't need no fucking NDA, Effie. Okay. Now, moving it along. Like I said, Marie Monroe. Okay. She's been moving forward. Okay. Up on my list of the people that I like. I ain't going to say I like her, Because again, she just remind me too much of my mother. I'm not gonna say I don't like her, but I mean, listen, I ain't having no problems with Marie this season. Surprisingly. Okay, and everybody that I had a problem with, well, no, the people that I used to be fan favorites of, I'm now no longer fan favorites of. Like Tambra, okay, like Tambra and Latrice. Let's talk about it because Tambra and Latrice was my favorite people, season 1 and season 2, but season 3, absolutely the fuck not. Tambra, this fake ass relationship, this fake ass wannabe Phaedra, to where it's like, oh, I'm holier and thou art thou, and I'm presenting one way when really I'm this way. It's like, girl, are you a super freak or are you a super preacher daughter? Like, I hate people who cannot stand in their own truth. There is nothing more uglier and weaker than a bitch who give a fuck about what everybody else think. I'm sorry. I might be triggering a couple of y'all out there listening to this, but bitch, if that's you, bitch, you weak. And bitch, that shit is ugly. There's nothing more pathetic than a motherfucker who still, at your big ass age, you allowing the world to tell you who to be, how to be, and your parents who to be, how to be, what you like. Fuck all of that. If they're not paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind, Tamra. Because you really don't know if you want to be a preacher's daughter or a preacher's hoarder. Like, what is it giving? Is it giving daughter or is it giving hoarder? Which one? Because we're not buying this fake ass relationship. Like, at first it was like, okay, you and Damon, and then you and Damon hadn't seen each other in years, and then y'all just all of a sudden got together. Now all of a sudden y'all living together, but now you regret living together. Now there's rumors about you sleeping with your manager, and that's really your nigga. Like, what all is going on? I'm lost up in the lies. I'm lost. And you was my favorite. And then the whole switch and change with the voice, because 1 minute you talk like this, and then the next minute you talk like that. And then it comes back down, when you regularly talking to people. Like, I get that we got to announce a voice. I get that we got our indoor PC voice. Like, I get all that. But, like, everything about you is giving fake. Everything. And Latrice, bring that ass here, girl, because you as well. Another one of my favorites from season 1. Okay, because my favorites was the young girls. It was Latrice, it was Tambra, and it was Antoinette. And then Antoinette said, ooh, y'all not about to drag me and my white husband up here. Okay, and it was a time of civil unrest. And, we was down there politicking and whatnot in the streets, protesting and whatnot. Dr. Antoinette said, y'all not about to get me up here and be dragging me and my white man and our husband. Okay, and she got the fuck up off the show. And I'm glad she did, because ain't nobody trying to sit here and have race discussions every other fucking week. I'm so glad. Like, that's the one thing I could at least say about this show, because season 1, it felt like it was about to be that, because this is taking place in Jackson, Mississippi. But I'm so glad that even though this is taking place in the South, that we're not getting a history lesson every other fuck. Like, y'all be annoying as hell with that shit. Baby, if I wanted a history lesson, I'll go watch Roots. I don't come to be E.T. I don't come to Tyler Perry Production Studios for a history fucking lesson. Baby, take that shit over to the Hallmark Channel and the Lifetime Channel to the people who need to hear it. I didn't come here for that. So I'm glad that that's one thing that I can say, with Carlos shows, at least with this one. Right? That we're not sitting here getting the history of Jackson Street, Well, speaking of street, because Ferris Street. Okay, Ferris Street. Okay, the unknown cast member. What's going on with her? We ain't heard about that bitch since last season. Like, where the fuck she been at? What's she been up to? We ain't heard about her and got into her tea since season 2. Fuck she been at? But back to Latrice. Latrice, another one of my motherfucking favorites. Oh my God. Not this season. The way that she is carrying. And then the fact is that I don't like dumb people. Because see, Latrice, you're dumb as hell. You are in an abusive ass relationship, and then every time you come on screen, you want to be like, I love Zaddy. And Zaddy is the perfect man. And Zaddy is so amazing and so beautiful and so kind. But he locks me in a room without any food to eat and has to slide a plate underneath the door. But he be beating my ass, and I be having to show up to work with 2 eyes done by I gotta get my makeup done by Josh to cover up my black 2 eyes or whatever. But like, I love Zaddy. Zaddy's like amazing. Like, Zaddy is so great to me, and Zaddy is like the perfect fucking husband. But like, when the cameras cut off, he be locking me underneath the fucking pool, and telling me I can't come out until it's springtime. Like, she be the compare and the contrast every time she get into the fucking confessional, and then it don't fucking help that the bitch be fucking twitching. She has like a nervous twitch that she does. Okay, she's always like flickering her eyelids. Okay, her eyelashes, and then she's always messing with her hair. Like, girl, it's giving bruised and battered. It's giving abused, bruised, and battered, Latrice. And it's not a cute look. It's not a cute look. First season, it was like, okay, she calling this old ass nigga with worms zaddy. Now, season 3, now we see that Cliff is abusive as fuck. He really look like he be beating your ass. You want to be confessional gangster and talk about how you a boss bitch, this, that, and third, but it don't matter because you still going back home to him. Okay, at the end of this. He controlling every fucking scene, popping in and out of your fucking scene, talking about you better not be talking about this, you better not be talking about that. It's to the point where you done moved Josh into your goddamn house. Who, listen, Josh is a messy faggot. I'm sorry. Messy faggot. It's giving messy faggot because first of all, what the fuck is he doing in your house? Latrice, you like all the houses that you got, all the rental properties that you and Cliff got, and you couldn't set Josh up in one of those? No, because you needed a way out of this relationship. So you invited Josh into your goddamn house so that he could be messy. And as soon as he overstepped boundaries, then you wanted to stop being friends with him. And now I want to be all mad at him and Akeisha. Girl, please miss me with the goddamn bullshit. Even though Josh was doing the absolute fucking most, girl, please, Latrice, you invited him in just to do that. And then Cliff ass popping up in every fucking scene. Okay, taking pages out of what's that other boy's name? Letitia's husband, taking pages out of his goddamn book. Speaking of, moving on to fucking Letitia, her dumbass. She's still fucking that nigga. She's still fucking Glenn. I don't give a fuck what she say. I mean, I'm gonna give her somewhat of the benefit of the doubt because she is appearing more strong on the season than I thought that she would, because I thought that she was going to fall victim to Glenn and his aunt or grandmother. Whoever in Glenn family about to die. Listen, no disrespect, but people die every day, B. People die every day. Listen, I'm here for you to the funeral and then bye. You're not about to slide back up in this coochie because you're she wasn't going to live forever, and we knew that. You knew that. You knew that she was going to die at some point. And just because she did, don't mean that you about to come into this pussy and make shit alive again. Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. Just because her life got taken away don't mean you about to come into my pussy and create a new one. Absolutely the fuck not, Glenn. Absolutely the fuck not. So I do like the fact that Letitia is kind of standing her ground with that. But I still feel like her and Glenn be fucking. I do. And Glenn can act like he ain't been fucking nothing else since the reunion, and he can do all of that. He been fucking something else. And the fact that he placing trackers on this bitch, absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. But like I said, yeah, don't nobody give a fuck who in your family dying. I do not care. And then now, all of a sudden, we want to act like Glenn is so, and he might be suicidal or whatever. And baby, go deal with your codependency issues. If you don't go deal with your trauma and your codependency issues, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, you might kill yourself because I left? Listen, I'm sorry. Oh, well, I got to put me first. I got to put me first, Lucius. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So we got to stop treading carefully when it comes to, mental health. Okay, girl, baby, we in 2023. We're in 2023. Like I've been saying all day in all of these fucking videos, it's like y'all gotta stop waiting until shit happens to you wanna, like, no, baby, we in 2023. If you knew you had mental issues and mental problems, you should have been sought help. Don't wait until now that I'm leaving that you want to get therapy and become a changed woman. I mean, a changed man for me. And that, no. Don't wait till it's time for me to leave to then want to act out and show that you mentally unstable and now I gotta be worried about your mental health. No, because that ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm not a bad person for still walking away. I'm choosing me. You a bad person for throwing your mental health in my face. Like, what type of shit is that? Because I said I want to leave you, because I said I'm happy and better off without you. Now you want to throw the fact that you might harm yourself, or better yet, harm me and your child in my face. Like, who does that? Who does that? I don't know. That's just disgusting as hell to me. Let me see. Who else? What else is going on? Akeisha, listen, that's my favorite. Akeisha been my favorite, okay? Akeisha been the favorite, okay? The fan favorite for me. Since last season, I ain't got nothing bad to say about her. The streets is saying that her and Willie, like, what's really going on with y'all? But honestly, I feel like her and Willie is just a normal ass couple. Beautiful ass couple. They get so cute together, so cute. Happy 6 years, okay? But they are very beautiful together. And I mean, she don't really bother me. When she came on last season, I know people felt like, oh, Akeisha coming in strong, because Akeisha had this very boss bitch, way about her. But I mean, it is what it is. We on the 3rd season. Y'all keep talking about Fair Street. Y'all keep talking about what y'all can do and what y'all can do, what y'all can do. And Akeisha came in and showed y'all what y'all could do. showed y'all what she could do rather. And then now all of a sudden everybody got problems with it. And it's just like, like I love a confident person. Like I said in my song, Who's in Charge of the Girls? Like, listen, my anything should not affect your everything. And so just because Akeisha comes into the room confident don't mean that I'm, insecure. Don't mean that I'm not confident. Don't mean that I'm not that bitch. Shit ain't got nothing to do with me. So her confidence or her ego, her arrogance, some may call it don't bother me. Okay, because she come in and she put her money where her mouth is. Let me see. Last but not least, we got So Gucci. Yeah, I'm starting really to not like Latrice because she's a dumbass and I don't like dumbasses. It makes me want to fight. Can't be friends with a dumbass. I can't like a dumbass. So I'm starting not to like Latrice because of her dumbass relationship with Cliff, but also to this beef with her and So Gucci, because at the end of the day, yes, Latrice, you are not entitled to anything with anyone. You knew what the fuck you were doing. You were trying to drum up some drama for this show, or maybe you just didn't give a fuck. But either way, don't waste So Gucci's time like that. Now, mind you, So Gucci could have been stalling. She could have been picking her nose. Maybe there wasn't that sense of urgency that Latrice needed in terms of looking for a house for her. But at the same time, Latrice, then you communicate that to So Gucci, especially considering the fact that y'all are in business together outside of y'all looking for a house. Y'all are in business together on this show. And knowing the way that these shows and sisterhoods be set up, y'all have a group chat. You could have reached out to her and been like, all right, sis, come on now. But no, you didn't. And so that's weird to me. Latrice, yes, you can go do business with whoever, but you started business with So Gucci. And even if she was taking, pussyfooting around and taking her sweet time, then communicate that. The fact that you didn't is weird as hell to me. And then the fact that you don't understand that So Gucci's like, well, yeah, I can like sit here and not necessarily be mad, but I can't tell you I'm not still annoyed. Like, it's going to take me some time to get over it. The fact that you'll understand that is weird to me. And then what's even more weird is that now this season, we have JJ coming into the fold a lot more, who is So Gucci's husband. And if you don't know who JJ is, that is Selena's husband, ex-husband from the show Bring It, right? And last season, they had a storyline going about basically Selena's daughters, right? She got Sanjay and then she got the twins, Star and Sky. And there was this whole colorism thing going on. And you could really, really tell that Sanjay and Star and Sky were like the stars of the family, of the blended family, because of their TV history and being on Bring It and all of that. And, also colorism as well, and y'all know I'm not the girl to yell out colorism, but like, I mean, it was kind of like dead obvious, and then also given who given who Selena is, you could just tell that the attention was on all three of them. And so Gucci's biological daughter felt left out last season. And so there was tension between, both, sets of sisters or whatever, both families. And so this season we have So Gucci's daughter now pregnant. So her and one of the twins became closer because they're pregnant. I'm just like, okay, well, I wonder how that's working out, because just because one twin is pregnant don't mean that the other twin is happy that they bonded, and don't mean that Sanjay is happy that they bonded. Like, how is that still working out? Also, too, what makes all of this even weirder is that Selena was mentioned last season. She never came on the season last season, but she was mentioned. And I knew as soon as I saw JJ, I'm like, they're going to bring Selena on at some point, because Bring It definitely has not come back. They mentioned Selena, and they mentioned the fact that I think Cliff had slept with Selena. So from my understanding is Selena cheated on JJ with Cliff. And this is prior to Latrice meeting Cliff. But it's still the fact that, like, now on this season, we're seeing Latrice and Selena so buddy. And it's like, girl, that's the same bitch that had a whole affair with your husband. Why y'all so buddy? Oh, because y'all got a common enemy, which is So Gucci. Weird fucking shit. And again, I don't necessarily fuck with Marie Monroe like that, but all I can hear is Marie Monroe saying, we moving forward, okay? But aside from that, her saying like how Latrice is a snake. And considering how Latrice is moving this year, like, and you don't like Josh. I mean, well, you like Josh, but you don't like the fact that he exposing your family secrets, and you don't want all this attention on your relationship. So it's like, let's bring Selena on the show, because Latrice is the one who brought Selena on the show. Latrice and Cliff brought Selena on the show. And it's to take the attention off of their relationship. And this was probably masterminded by Cliff. Probably, because in what world do we know somebody who's going to be like, oh, you had an affair with my husband 20 years ago or whatever? Yeah, even though that was 20 years ago, let's be best buddies. Let's be best Judies. Even though Latrice wasn't around when they had the affair. And even though I can still see Latrice and Selena still being cool, even if they didn't have Cliff as a common denominator, it's still fucking weird. And it still gives bruised and battered woman does whatever to keep her husband happy. And bringing Selena on this show to take the smoke off of their marriage is gonna make Cliff happy. That's what it's given. And then in real life, you got Gucci doing an interview where she's talking about how Selena was never there for the twins, this, that, and a third, and how she blocked her from getting on Bring It, and it's all of this drama and shit. And honestly, even though I do like Selena did the most. Actually, no. So I feel like Gucci did the most. Because when it came down to the whole event, I feel like Gucci, why was you there if you came in with an attitude? You came in with an attitude, and then of course Selena is thirsty to be on the show, so she gonna bring it up. Then of course they get into an argument, a physical fight, and then it's I was on TV before you, I had JJ before you, and I was like, oh, there it goes, because we using JJ. Like y'all on this show using JJ and Cliff and Glenn, and these are the niggas that y'all throwing in each other's face. And I was like, yeah, now it makes sense because Selena, because if you look at her, she's beautiful. Her body has changed clearly. She's got the BBL and this, that, and the third. And, people were trying to say before that JJ was still in love with Selena, but I think it's really more so the other way around, because what seems to be the tea that's coming out and being spilled is that Selena cheated on JJ with Cliff. And that was one of the straws that broke the camel's back, right? And so JJ, as much as he loved Selena, he had to put himself first, because JJ even did an interview with a YouTuber that y'all can find on YouTube, basically saying like how Selena was never there and he had to raise the girls himself. And, Selena basically didn't come around until Bring It started filming, which was only about like 5 years ago, right? So this unwavering loyalty that they now all of a sudden have, like Miss Sanjay, who wanted to come out on Instagram with posts about Gucci. It's like, bitch, don't forget who the fuck was here. I don't give a fuck if that's your biological mother. At the end of the damn day, bitch, I raised you. I was in your life up until your mother decided to come around for TV fame. So I didn't like that. I don't like that part. And I might do a separate video about that, because that reminds me of the whole Erica, Scrappy, Bambi thing, where everybody was just looking at it like, oh my God, poor Imoni. Erica must be right. Poor Imoni. And I'm like, no, y'all must not understand how trauma and relationships and all of that shit work. Like, just because somebody is a parent and somebody is a child and you see a child defending a parent doesn't mean that it's all good in the hood and that the parent isn't wrong. Like, at the end of the day, Bambi said specifically Erica was slapping that girl up to the point where the child came running to her. But if y'all know anything about Love and Hip Hop, and even though this ain't a Love and Hip Hop video, it's like, if y'all know anything about Love and Hip Hop, you know how Mama D ran that family. Like, it was a prison damn near, right? And so they put loyalty over everything. So it don't, basically what I'm saying is that there are situations where family members will force into your head, oh, blood is thicker than water, blood over everything. Loyalty. Like, come on, look at the way that Italians move, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's always right. And so if JJ is saying, oh, well, Selena was never in their lives and I took care of everything up until Bring It came around, and that's when Selena came around, and we know that Bring It only came around, 2016? Like, within the last, 7 years, if not 10 years, it's like, come on now. Like, all of this unwavering loyalty to your mother is simply just because that's your biological mother. But, don't try and, twist reality now, Sanjay. Like, if Gucci was around, Gucci was around. If Gucci was more of a mother than your real mother, then that's what it is. But don't feel like you owe your mother that blind loyalty if the bitch didn't give a fuck until the TV camera started rolling. So I don't know. It's a lot to see. And I'm interested I'm very interested to see how they're going to mix reality and what's going on the blogs and these interviews in with the show. Yeah, I know these Carlos King productions. If it ain't Love and Marriage Huntsville and it ain't centered around Martell, child, his secret Bay crush, then we only probably getting about 2 more episodes out of this Bill collective season. It ain't going to go on for 50 episodes per season like how Martell show does. So we probably not going to get to the root of this tea, probably at least to the reunion, if not season 4. But I definitely want to see Selena as main cast. But I do feel like, so Gucci never should have showed up. She showed up to that event with an attitude. She showed up with a complete fucking attitude, like she did not want to be there. And it was just like, what the fuck? But she probably already knew like what time it was. She probably already knew like, oh, this is gonna be the scene where something gonna be dropped on me, and this scene gonna be made about me and Selena. Like she probably already knew. I give her the benefit of the doubt on that one. Because it did kind of feel like a setup, especially when Sanjay was like, yeah, I'm gonna go outside and go. It's like, bitch, what you going outside for? What you going outside to do? You purposely going outside to give him time to talk. And then even with the way that Tamara was standing there talking to Selena, it was just like, Tamara, like you purposely asking questions about her dress and her outfit, knowing that you don't give a fuck, but just waiting to see if she's gonna say something to Selena. Like, come on. It was giving very individual childhood messiness, like elementary shit. But I don't know. I'm excited to see like how they gonna mix this shit. I do want to see Selena as main cast. At this point, they might as well. As far as JJ's mother, again, you could tell where JJ got it from. Like she's just here to put on a show, put on a theatrics, like everything with JJ, all of them. So Gucci, JJ, the mother, the twins, Sanjay, Selena, they are all theatrics, like to the point where we could see a whole show just revolving around that. The mother living there, the ex-wife versus the new wife, how the kids is getting along with the colorism and shit. Like it's a lot there that they can unpack that they might need their own spinoff for. So I don't know. Definitely let me know in the comment box below. I think that I pretty much touched on everything. Yeah, I think I pretty much touched on everything. If not, maybe I'll be back for episode 6. We'll see. But definitely let me know down in the comment box below what y'all thought about this motherfucking episode, as if I give a fuck. And definitely make sure that you're going to stream my music as if you give a fuck. Also, join the motherfucking Patreon and follow all of my social media okay? Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all that good shit, okay? As well as my spirituality content as well. I am trying to post more over there because I miss doing readings and I miss the money, okay? Hey, okay, so if you need a reading done, bitch, get at me, okay? Let's get it active, all right? So I love each and every one of y'all and HD Boo, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and HD Audio Boo, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'm trying to fuck now, so maybe let's dance. Rock up my baby right here.